Hey kids, this is your mother back with the last episode of her Himachal trip with her school friend she did not talk to for 6 years. Today we were supposed to trek to Anjani Mahadev, finish it in 3 hours, come back, explore the rest of Manali, even go paragliding. That was the plan. And then there was Anushri. That trek that should have taken 3 hours somehow became a 6-hour expedition. But honestly, no regrets. We all stayed together, walked together, complained together, laughed together, got pissed off at each other together, even choreographed a bad dance because I cannot dance.
यार है जो खुशबू की तरह जिसकी जुबान उर्दू की तरह मेरी शान चलिए मेरा कर्म तू ही जाने क्या बुरा है क्या भला अर्थ क्या निरर्थ क्या है जो भी है सभी तेरा तेरे नाम की जोत ने सारा हर लिया थमस मेरा। वहाँ से आते हम लोग वहाँ से और अब हम लोगों को जाना है बस यहाँ पे। और फिर हम घोड़े वाले भैया की मोटिवेट करने के बाद एक माँ बस खड़े थे एंड दैट घोड़ा किक्ड मी बट हम बाल बच गए। अंकल का टोटी आया और हमको डांटा कि तुम घोड़े के इतने पास क्यों खड़ी थी।
This is not your mom.
दिस इज योर मॉम्स फ्रेंड एक्स फ्रेंड। क्या बोला?
Dirt bike है ना dirt bike.
इस ट्रिप पे I really met my old self, the girl in school. She was so happy. I was the happiest when I was in school. And I met her again. और हम बोल चुके थे कि हम इतने खुश हो सकते हैं फिर से. And I did. I laughed a lot. Hey kids, this is your mother. If she is not alive,
And God knows how you all were born.
Anjani Mahadev was absolutely freezing. At one point, we had to take off our shoes, and I genuinely thought that my feet had finally resigned. They were done, finished. But the destination was worth every frozen toe. The waterfall was beautiful, the mountains looked magical, and there was such a peaceful feeling around the shivling. Usually, the waterfall falls directly on the shivling, natural Rudrabhishek. But on that day, it wasn't. Even then, it was very special, quiet, peaceful, healing. Obviously, I prayed for your father and promised Mahadev that hum dono wapas aayenge saath mein.
Which means we're gonna find a great dad for you because all this is not for a shitty ex or a shitty next. The significance of Anjani Mahadev temple is that this was a temple of Mahadev where Anjani, the mother of Hanumanji, prayed to have Hanumanji. It's a really divine, peaceful place. Except that people do litter a lot. अगर तुम उस पहाड़ के साइड में झाँकोगे तो बहुत सारा कचरा फेंका हुआ है एंड आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड हाउ कैन यू बी रिलीजियस रिस्पेक्ट टुवर्ड्स द सुप्रीम पावर एंड लिटर एट द सेम प्लेस. It's highly hypocritical and disrespectful.
Anyways, on our way back, we stopped for Pahad Wali Maggi. Now, if you're imagining some secret magical mountain recipe, I'm sorry to disappoint you. It was just basic Maggi. And then something happened that felt like a scene from a dream. I looked ahead and saw a huge herd of sheep moving through the mountains. Kids, if you have known me long enough, you'll know this was basically one of my life goals. I walked right in the middle of them. Not chasing them, not scaring them, just quietly walking among them while they carried on with their sheep business. It felt unreal. For a few minutes, I genuinely felt like I had accidentally wandered into the exact picture I used to imagine in my head. Honestly, this entire trip felt like that. It was as if God somehow found my secret Manali wish list, looked at every item on it, smiled and said, "Sure, you can have it." Snowy mountains, yes. Beautiful treks, yes. Late night adventures, yes. Good food, yes. Time with friends, yes. A herd of sheep straight out of my dreams, also, yes. Some trips are vacations. This one felt like a gift.
मत कुछ बोलना, रिकॉर्ड कर रही है, कंटेंट मत दो।
रात के 12 बजे निकलते हैं
हम लोग आज के जमाने के बिग बॉस के कंटेस्टेंट हैं।
After surviving the cold, we rewarded ourselves with dinner at Chopstick on Mall Road. The food was amazing. And she was so happy and excited about the trip that she bought a bottle of wine to celebrate. Unfortunately, the wine bottle survived exactly 0 days. It later shattered on the road while we were walking to the hotel. A moment of silence for that. Also, if you ever see footage of me eating sushi in this vlog, please know that your mother opens her mouth approximately like the size of a cave while eating sushi. This is one of my many reasons I avoid eating sushi and giant burgers in public. Later that night, in temperatures around -4 degrees, we decided that eating ice cream was perfectly reasonable decision.
With ice cream post midnight.
Then we returned to our hotel and threw what was possibly the world's most chaotic and badly organized bachelorette party for Shivangi.
वीडियो में ये तुमको बोली पी ए चौक
सही में बीच में बेकार की टाइम ए जा जा जा
टू निकालो बोला पार्टी ऊपर फोड़ेंगे
पार्टी ऊपर
सही है चलो अब तो पार्टी ऊपर फट चुका है
The next morning was full of chaos, confusion, lost items, delayed plans, and generally overall girls' trip. We eventually left Manali and reached Chandigarh. Chandigarh sort of made me emotional because the last time I came to Chandigarh, I was this young, naive, cute, innocent, but trusting girl. I found myself thinking about that girl who trusted people easily, believed the best in everyone, and walked through life with a very open heart. But growing up changes people. Some experiences teach you lessons you never wanted to learn. And while I wasn't exactly that same girl anymore, I realized something important. She wasn't gone. She had simply become guarded, alert, stronger, and one day when she'll feel safe enough, trust enough, she'll be back. On our shuttle bus, it was Delhi, of course, so every woman on that bus was standing, and every man of all generation, everybody was sitting. We had a 7-hour layover in Delhi. Naturally, instead of being responsible adults, we spent whatever money we had left on food, shopping, coffee, self-care, and random things we definitely did not need, like a massage. Financially questionable, emotionally excellent. That's how our trip ended. Broke, sleep deprived, carrying hundreds of photos and holding memories that would stay with us forever. So, my future kids, here's what I want you to remember. Life will give you plans. Sometimes those plans will completely fall apart. A 3-hour trek will become 6 hours. A celebration bottle will break before you drink it. You will not have your graduation degree by the time you're 28. Flights will get delayed. People who you trust the most will betray you. Nothing will go according to schedule, and somehow those become stories you remember the most. Travel when you can, laugh loudly, eat ice cream at ridiculous temperatures, stay with the friend who's walking slower than everyone else, take too many pictures, and don't rush through the beautiful moments just because they were not a part of your plan. Years from now, you won't remember the perfect itinerary. You'll remember the people. And this trip reminded me of exactly that. That's all about my trip. Love, your mom.